Good evening and welcome to the Financial Week. I'm Javon Keys. Jamaica's economy grew by 4.2% in the first quarter of this year. The Statistical Institute of Jamaica Statin says real value added in the January to March period was influenced by growth of 5.4% in the services industry. The performance also reflects an improvement compared to the projection given by the Planning Institute of Jamaica PIOJ in May. Now, the PIOJ's growth estimate was 2.7% for the 3 months. Statin says the performance shows sustained recovery from the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic. Now, compared to the fourth quarter of 2022, GDP grew by 1%. To some company news, the financial sector adjustment company FinSac has sold its 72.14% stake in listed non-operational company Siboney Group. Business advisory services company Wiltshire Consulting and Advisory purchased the shares in a deal which closed on Thursday. Wiltshire's subsidiary IEC Energy Company will hold and own the shares. A total of 393.7 million shares will be transferred to the firm from FinSac and its affiliated companies Trompton, Crown Eagle Life Insurance, Eagle Merchant Bank of Jamaica and the Jamaica Mutual Life Assurance Society. Now, based on Thursday's closing price, the deal is worth about $264 million. FinSac was established by the government in 1997 to deal with the financial sector crisis in the early 1990s. The deal comes a year after another attempt by FinSac to sell its stake in Siboney fell through. Now, Siboney Group was formerly a major investor in the Siboney hotels and villas in Ocheria, St. Anne. However, the 1990s financial meltdown and debt saw Siboney's properties being sold off by FinSac, which was the majority shareholder in the distressed financial companies. The International Monetary Fund, IMF, says oil importing countries in the Caribbean face some of the highest electricity costs in the world. In a recent blog, the IMF said the cost of power in countries that don't have oil like Jamaica is an average 30 cents US per kilowatt hour. This is higher than the light and power costs for the rest of the world, which is about 10 cents per kilowatt hours on average. Regionally, the cost of electricity in oil-producing countries, however, was lower than the global average, costing less than 10 cents per kilowatt hours, and again, those are US dollars. High energy costs have been a deterrent to many businesses and investors looking to venture into the region. Let's head to the foreign currency market now. Banks and cambios are selling the US dollar for an average $154.62. $117.52 is the going rate for the Canadian dollar. The average cost for the pound is $197.24, while it's costing $171.42 for the euro. The JSE index gained 1,646 points, while the junior market index gained 24 points. Among the 50 advances were Siboney Group, Medical Disposables and Supplies, Margaritaville Turks, or parent company Radio Jamaica, and Jamaica Public Service 7% shares. The 40 decliners include Palace Amusement, G West Corporation, Cargo Handlers, Proven Group, and Everything Fresh. 17 stocks traded firm. And that's the Financial Week. I'm Javon Keys. Good evening.